Bernard Arnault.
Bernard Arnault.
Bernard Arnault, the world's richest man.
By Bernard Arnault of French luxury.
CEO of Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault, is not just the wealthiest man in the world with a net worth of $220 billion, but also the brains behind the most valuable luxury apparel company in the world. But did you know that Bernard Arnault started from humble beginnings? He didn't inherit his wealth or his position as CEO. He worked for it. He was born into a family of modest means and had to work hard to build his fortune. This is the success story of Bernard Arnault, a man full of ambition and enthusiasm. We are about to drop some profound knowledge on you, but you'll have to watch until the end to get the whole picture. So without further delay, let's get straight into it. Bernard Arnault, the man behind the world's leading luxury products group, LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton. Born to an industrial family in Roubaix, France in 1949, Arnault was no ordinary child. He attended some of the best schools in France, including the École Polytechnique, which helped shape his future. Arnault's career started in the family business, his father's engineering company, Ferret Savinel. But it was only a short time before the young Arnault saw the potential in the real estate market and convinced his family to sell the industrial division and focus on construction. The gamble paid off, and the newly renamed Farinel quickly became a significant player in the construction sector in Paris and even opened a branch in the United States. Arnault took charge of the company's management and oversaw the construction of Florida resorts, hotels, and residential complexes. After starting his career as an engineer with the Ferret Savinel Construction Company, Bernard Arnault rose through the ranks and became chairman in 1978. However, in the 1980s, a major textile and diaper manufacturer, Musk, faced bankruptcy, putting the iconic Christian Dior brand at risk. As the French government frantically searched for a buyer, Arnault stepped in, promising to restore production and save jobs. With a $15 million investment and the help of investment company Lazard, the deal closed, but only with the loss of several thousand jobs. However, Arnault's gamble paid off as the sale of most of Musk's assets brought him a staggering $500 million. This marked the beginning of the legendary Christian Dior brand as the cornerstone of Arnault's future luxury goods empire. LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton. Bernard Arnault's bold and decisive approach earned him the moniker the Wolf in Cashmere as he fearlessly pursued his American-style business strategies. He relentlessly pursued his goals, which paid off when he orchestrated the merger of two luxury giants, Moet Hennessy and Louis Vuitton, in 1987, creating the LVMH empire. However, the newly formed company struggled with internal conflicts among the Vuitton, Hennessy, and Moet families. In 1989, they invited Arnault to take the helm and bring stability to the group, a move that would ultimately cement his position as one of the most successful business leaders in the world. Bernard Arnault is a master at taking over other people's nests rather than building his own, according to author Dana Thomas. He bought a majority stake in LVMH, ousting the Vuitton family representative and taking control of the company. Arnault made decisive moves in other significant transactions, including Givenchy, Chateau d'Yquem, and duty-free shoppers. He made roughly 4 acquisitions over 35 years, creating the world's greatest luxury business empire. LVMH's market capitalization was a staggering €204 billion as of the end of July 2020, with shares trading at €404, having risen in price fivefold over the past decade. LVMH's financials are equally impressive, with net profit at the end of 2019 reaching €7.2 billion, representing a 13% increase from 2018. Revenue for the same period was €53.7 billion, a 15% increase. The company's assets have also grown significantly, reaching €96.5 billion, a 30% increase. LVMH's success is driven by its diverse portfolio of 75 brands distributed across 6 areas. Its clothing and leather goods segment, which includes brands such as Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, Kenzo, and Berluti, accounts for 41% of the company's revenue, generating €22.2 billion. The company's retail trade segment, which includes Sephora, Le Bon Marché, duty-free shoppers, and others, accounts for 28% of revenue, generating €14.8 billion, with a net profit of €7.2 billion in 2019 and a steady rise in share prices over the past decade. LVMH's acquisition and expansion of established premium brands have proven successful. The various brands under the LVMH umbrella have played a significant role in the company's continued success. The perfumes and cosmetics sector, which includes well-known brands such as Guerlain and Marc Jacobs Beauty, accounts for 13% of LVMH's revenue. Additionally, the wines and spirits sector, which includes Moet and Chandon and Hennessy, brings in 10% of revenue. The watch and jewelry sector, featuring luxury brands such as Bulgari and Tiffany & Co., account for 8% of revenue. This shows that LVMH's success is not just limited to high-end fashion, but extends across a wide range of luxury goods. Moreover, Louis Vuitton ranks as one of the most iconic luxury companies on social media, with a high level of involvement. Arnault thinks everything is just the beginning. Despite being considered a small company in comparison to Microsoft, LVMH's 70-year-old CEO, Arnault, believes that the best is yet to come. He predicts that even after 20 years, people will continue to indulge in luxury goods, such as Dom Perignon, while potentially ditching their iPhones. 2019 marked a milestone for LVMH, breaking records in revenue and net profit, and completing the largest deal in the luxury market by acquiring Tiffany for $16.2 billion. Bernard Arnault, the world's richest man, is also known for his extravagant and luxurious lifestyle. With his enormous wealth, he has acquired some of the most expensive and luxurious possessions money can buy. One of his most notable purchases was of two yacht-building firms, Royal Van Lent and Princess Yachts International, in 2008. This allowed him to indulge his passion for the open seas with his luxury yacht, the Symphony. While he sold his previous boat, the Amadeus, in 2015, the Symphony symbolized his wealth and status. But Arnault doesn't just travel by sea, he also has his private jet, a Dassault Falcon 7X, reportedly costing him a whopping $40 million. This is not the only aircraft in his fleet, as he also owns an ultra-long-range Bombardier Global 7500 and previously owned a Bombardier Global Express 6000 as well. The LVMH boss also owns a private island in the Bahamas, spanning an impressive 135 acres. This Caribbean paradise, known as Indigo Island, is a secluded and exclusive getaway for the billionaire. While he may have homes scattered across the globe, his primary residence is in Paris, where LVMH has its headquarters. However, he has reportedly spent around $96 million on residential properties in multiple locations in the plush neighborhoods of Beverly Hills, Trousdale Estates, and Hollywood Hills in Los Angeles. But his chateau-style waterfront mansion in Saint-Tropez, France, truly symbolizes his stature as the world's richest man. The luxurious property, overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, boasts an impressive wine cellar and a cinema, among other extravagant amenities. Bernard Arnault's lavish lifestyle is not just limited to material possessions. At his Paris house, he possesses works by Andy Warhol, Jean-Michel Basquiat, Damien Hirst, Pablo Picasso, and others. He also has a passion for the finer things in life, such as art and music. His love for these things is evident in the Louis Vuitton Foundation, a museum center he initiated in Paris. The foundation houses permanent exhibitions of the Arnault family's art collection and hosts various multi-format events and thematic exhibitions. In 2016, the foundation presented the legendary collection of Moscow merchant Sergei Shchukin, which included works by Picasso, Monet, Matisse, Gauguin, and Malevich, attracting over 1.2 million visitors. The collection is valued at millions of dollars. Bernard Arnault is undoubtedly one of the most successful businessmen of our time, with a net worth of over $200 billion and an unrivaled portfolio of luxury brands under his belt. His ability to spot opportunities and make bold decisions has allowed him to create the world's largest luxury goods empire, LVMH, including iconic brands such as Louis Vuitton, Dior, Fendi, and Tiffany. Arnault's love of art, music, and fine living is reflected in his personal collection of extravagant yachts, private jets, and luxurious properties, including a stunning waterfront mansion in Saint-Tropez and a private island in the Bahamas. His philanthropic endeavors, including the creation of the Louis Vuitton Foundation Museum in Paris, also reflect his passion for art and culture. As Arnault continues to lead LVMH into the future, it is clear that his vision and leadership have been the driving force behind the company's tremendous success. His legacy as the true king of luxury will undoubtedly continue to shape the high-end fashion and lifestyle world for many years. What do you think sets Bernard Arnault apart from other business giants in the luxury industry? And how has his leadership shaped the trajectory of LVMH and the luxury market? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch our top videos seen on your screen.